I claim Josh will be dead before the year is over. What's your problem?
Well, I feel like an idiot. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong, and it turns out some of my previous opinions and takes on NAL, Naked and Laughing, also known as King Cobra or Jessica Boyle, I was absolutely foolish and maybe even a teensy bit delusional. I'm gonna talk about my previous video that I made on Jessica, where I described some of her behaviors and her actions. And in that video, I said that I felt a sense of empathy for Jessica. I felt a sense of sadness for her. I felt that she lost somebody that she was close to, or who I thought she was close to. Josh, he passed away sadly, and I tried to put myself in her shoes and be empathetic to the fact that she might be grieving and coping with things in an unhealthy way. Well, my sympathy is gone. It's gone. I am going to retract my statements in that video. I was so fucking blinded by optimism that maybe she has a heart, and maybe deep down somewhere in a dingy little crevice inside of her chest cavity, there might be some true emotions other than selfishness. But I was doing some digging and I found a clip. This clip I found on a channel called Not the HRH. Shout out to their channel. I'm gonna have this video clip pinned down below so that you can check out their channel. It was in this clip that changed my entire perspective, that Jessica is truly beyond humanity. I tried to come at things from an angle of understanding, but I think I understand now. She doesn't care about anyone except for herself. We're gonna get into that clip and we can talk a little bit about it, but before we do get into that, I want to take a look at some of the other stuff that Jessica has been posting. As we know, her YouTube channel was terminated because she was blasting live streams saying the most horrific, heinous stuff. And it seems like recently she has been uploading to TikTok, which it's kind of odd because her demeanor in the TikToks is completely different from what we all know her to truly be. So let's take a look at those and discuss. Okay, just a warning guys, the audio on this next clip is absolutely horrible. So I do apologize for the background noise going on. I'll try and clean it up in editing as much as possible, but I just want you to see her demeanor in this video and see almost like this facade.
Well, it's been a while since I've trimmed my hair. So I'm gonna do that. I might dye it, I'm not sure. Alright. It's good to me. I'm not gonna take it down, obviously, as we'll see that next time, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, alright. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Okay, the ending of that was just kind of cringe to watch. Like, edit your videos, please. If you're gonna post on TikTok, like, don't have you tapping the camera for 5 minutes before you can figure out how to turn it off. Anyways, the reason that I wanted to introduce this clip to you guys is because it seems to me that her demeanor has shifted. Once she shifted platforms from YouTube to TikTok, it's like she's trying to go this soft-spoken influencer, vlogger type style, like get ready with me, when the people on YouTube, we know her true behaviors and her true actions and the things that she actually talks about and the way she says things and what she says, and she's incredibly problematic. So I don't know if she's trying to launch a new persona where she just does hair and makeup and stuff like that, but I think that this version of Jessica on TikTok is a complete 180 from what she actually is deep down. All right, so here's another TikTok that she made, and again, just pay attention to the hand motions and things that she does. It's very like, oh my gosh, I'm such a girly, come get ready with me while I something whatever, and it's just fake. It's so fucking fake. I'm wondering how long it's gonna take for her true colors to show on TikTok. and for her to start ranting and live streaming and throwing around slurs and things like that. And I wonder how long it's going to take her to get banned from TikTok. And it's so crazy to me. How many accounts does this woman have? She just, one gets taken down, another pops up. One gets taken down, and it's like a fungus. It's like black mold. You spray it down in one spot and it just keeps festering and spreading.
If you have your thinking cap on, you know where to find me.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. It's like Uncanny Valley. It reminds me of like a fucking skinwalker studying human behavior and then trying to put that mask on and pretend to be a personable human. And that's the thing, like, she's not a kind person. She is not the type of person to be bubbly and excited and happy. I think her purest form is rage and anger and malicious intent and vindictiveness. And we're gonna talk about that. I did mention not the HRH a little bit earlier. Let's talk about that now. You see, the thing about NAL is that when she gets exposed and people talk about her behaviors, she doesn't like that. She doesn't like her true persona to get out there. So I'm going to read this community tab post by HRH. It says, NAL has been copyright striking, but my appeal was approved, so archives will be up in around 10 business days on Liquid HRH. She went live on Facebook yesterday. Local archive is on the Discord server. Alternatively, there's a temporary link to the archive. It will be up for 3 days and may need to be open on PC. So when NAL finds out about people posting content about her, she likes to take it down. It's happened to me, even though it was all publicly available information. And I think this is intentional. I think she's trying to wipe the surface clean of what she's done in the past so that she can move on to TikTok and try and grow an audience there. However, I don't think it's going to work very well because she can only pretend to be stable for so long. It seems to me that she just lives for altercations. In her live journal post, she got into arguments with her sister, her brother, her fucking parents, her friends, classmates, teachers. Then she got into it with Josh. And now it seems like the only person left for her to argue with are the people on Kiwi Farms. This is from September 7th, 2025. And I assume she was just having a live stream. And the title of this live stream says, Keep Fighting Kiwis. So she's referencing Kiwi Farms and essentially just keeping this beef with them ongoing. And I don't understand what she thinks she's going to accomplish with that. But someone in my comments talked about how the anger and the rage and the fighting in itself can just be enjoyable. Even from the outside, that doesn't make any sense. I definitely think it's enjoyable for her. At this point, I think she just lives for it. She likes it. Maybe it keeps her life interesting. Alright guys, and this is the video that I really want to get into. This is what changed my entire perspective. This is what made me lose sympathy and empathy or any type of compassion for NAL. I know it's hard to say because I'm sure a lot of you from the beginning were probably screaming at me like, hey, wake the fuck up, stop being delusional. This person doesn't want anything better. They don't care about anybody else. She never loved Josh. She was only using Josh. And I had my thoughts and my suspicions, and it was kind of all just speculation. But I truly think that she was preying on his downfall. She didn't care about him. She didn't. And let's just listen to the clip. And I want you to hear how she talks about Josh.
What ex, Nick? The one getting by a fucking train? Laughing at? Yeah, and I'm laughing at him because he's gonna die an alcoholic very soon. Yeah, he's gonna die an alcoholic very soon. Yeah, he's gonna die an alcoholic before the year is over. Yeah, I claim Josh will be dead before the year is over. What's your problem? I claim Josh will be dead before the year is over. What's your problem? Cry. Oh, my ex is... Oh, is he laughing at me while he sucks major fucking... Is he laughing at me while he gets major fucking shoved up his ass? Yeah? Is he laughing? Sure hope he is. Sure hope he is. Can you say it? Why are you fucking... Say it out loud, bitch. Who has a life on it? Who has a life? Or the fuck you talk? A life? Off all day in the chair? Not... Oh, waking up, drinking, falling asleep, waking up, off, crying, falling asleep, drink some more, cry, fall asleep. Oh yeah, that's a life. That's a fucking life.
Listening to that woman speak in that way about her ex, about Josh, and knowing now what has happened to Josh, it's disgusting. I just don't understand how she could say something like this, record it, post it, and then when something bad happens to Josh, she flips and she's like, oh, I loved him, I miss him. You were preying on this man's downfall. Probably from the beginning. You never cared about him. And I just feel so bad. Like, he deserved so much better. And regardless of all the things that Josh did or said that were weird, he didn't deserve to lose his life. He did not. For her to wish that on somebody, for those words to come out of her mouth, it's just inhuman. At this point, like, my sympathy is just gone for this person. I'm just absolutely dumbfounded. I don't know how I didn't see this clip before. I do appreciate Not the uploading this video, archiving this video, because now when Jessica tries to run to other platforms, pretending to be someone that she's not, we know and see that even people that she claims to love and care about, she doesn't care about them at all. If anything, she wants horrible things to happen to them. And also another thing, when she talks about Josh waking up, drinking, and going to sleep, Jessica, what are you doing? Because it honestly seems like you're following in his footsteps. These live streams that you do where you're incoherent, you're slurring your words, you're getting into online beefs with people who shouldn't have that big of an impact on your life, and you feel the need to retaliate and respond to everything, every little thing that someone else says. I always talk about, like, do some self-reflection, work on yourself, go to therapy, try and be better. But I don't think she is capable of doing that. The optimist in me and the realist in me are staring at each other, and I'm just like, I was wrong. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that the last video that I made about her, I made it with the information that I had at that time, but seeing this has completely changed my perspective, and I do feel stupid. I feel dumb. I feel dumb for ever believing that she was sad that he was gone. Maybe she's sad that his audience is gone and any potential money is gone, which also, speaking of money, let me just play another clip for you guys.
Keep paying for me and fucking Josh's goddamn clock tower dream house. As soon as we hit the goal, I'm swiping that off. I will take all the money. He is not going to be in charge of any of his clock tower. I will be in charge of all of that.
I saw this clip before. It was in one of my previous videos. And again, I was speculating, maybe this is a reason of why she's with Josh, but it can't be the entire reason. It's not all just about money. It's not all just about stealing his audience, but I really think that's what it is. I think she's trying to use Josh's notoriety and at this point his legacy to rebrand on TikTok and try and pretend like she's someone that she's not. But I'm not buying it. I'm not going to be fooled. I'm sure a lot of you guys already had this full scope, this full picture, and this full understanding. And I went into this a bit naively, hoping for the best, hoping that she could turn things around. But knowing that she would say something so vile about Josh and then pretend like she's just so fucking fake. Like, oh my god, she's so fucking fake. To pretend that, oh, I wish I would have sent him the Ozzy t-shirt, and oh, I can't believe he's actually gone. You wanted that, right? Because he broke up with you, you're like, oh, I have no purpose for you anymore. I have no need for you anymore. So she was attacking. I just want to say another huge shout out to Not the HRH, because without that one single video clip, I think I would have been living in Delulu land for a little bit longer. And I feel the context that that clip provides is priceless. So go check out their channel. I hope that they are doing okay, because I know Jessica has been hitting them on and off with copyright strikes. So go show them some support. As for me, I think I need to take a step back and really understand the character of the people that I'm covering and not just frame them in my optimistic, delusional, hopeful mindset. Because I like to look at the world and think that things aren't all bad, but sometimes some people are just irredeemable. And I think Jessica is one of those people. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you took away some more information like I did. I hope this can help us make some more informed decisions about the people that post things like this on the internet. But I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys take care of yourselves, and as always, stay lovely.